basic transparency and strict governance with fancy technology. The dust settled, Bankman-Fried resigned, and restructuring expert John J. Ray III took over to navigate the bankruptcy. Now, Ray had previously managed the infamous Enron collapse, so he was certainly no stranger to corporate disaster. But what he found at FTX, it shocked even him. The discrepancy between their public image and the private reality was honestly staggering. The public image was all sophisticated software, global stadium branding, and billion-dollar institutional valuations. The private reality? It was an absolute free-for-all. I mean, corporate payments for employee real estate were being approved via chat messages using personalized emojis. There was no centralized cash management. There was no independent board oversight. Behind the polished technology, they literally had worse accounting controls than your average local small business. When all this evidence went to trial, the verdict was swift and devastating. In November 2023, a jury found Sam Bankman-Fried guilty on 7 criminal counts, including wire fraud and conspiracy. Fast forward to March 2024, he was sentenced to 25 years in federal prison and ordered to forfeit more than $11 billion. The trial proved once and for all that this wasn't an accident. It wasn't an innocent accounting error. These were age-old financial crimes simply hiding behind the shiny illusion of new technology. But it is so important to remember this. Recovering money long after a crash does not mean the original business was healthy or safe. It just means litigation and rising crypto prices have managed to salvage some value for the victims, years after they were locked out of their life savings. FTX reached a $32 billion valuation fueled by greed, celebrity influence, and the illusion of absolute genius. But 9 days was all it took to show that the entire empire depended on something incredibly fragile: confidence. As we've explored in this explainer, you can never, ever replace basic transparency and strict governance with fancy technology. It takes years to build trust, but as we saw, it takes just one frozen withdrawal button to destroy it all. So what happens when a financial empire controls its own rules? Well, now we know.